Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Well, one of the questions that people often ask is, will we ever have another bull run? And I believe, although I'm obviously not 100% sure, that we will. And this is regardless of how the SEC case against Ripple turns out. And yes, I believe it'll be both a Bitcoin bull run and an altcoin bull run. Now you're saying, well, if Ripple loses the case, won't everything become securities? Maybe. I don't think Dogecoin and Litecoin will become securities, but mostly everything else will. But remember, the SEC only operates in the United States, so there's still everything outside the United States. Now, the US does provide a lot of the liquidity for crypto, and USD is insanely important. You can just look at fiatleak.com in terms of what currency is actually used to buy crypto. That is true, and you really can't deny that. However, there is DEXs and VPNs, and I don't think the US can shut down DEXs, and I doubt the US can actually ban or will be able to ban VPNs. I think there would be a pretty big upcry from the populace as a whole if they tried to ban VPNs. And without banning VPNs, they can't shut off DEXs, and that way of actually investing, although on and off ramps, will be a hard thing to do. Although, like for off ramps, you could just trade it back into Bitcoin via DEX and then cash out that way. But here's the thing. I do believe that initially, if Ripple loses the case and the SEC goes on a suing spree, that Bitcoin might actually go up because of that. And that really won't affect the next Bitcoin bull run. But you have to remember, for the rest of the world, Bitcoin affects altcoins as well. Even if the altcoin money goes into Bitcoin from the United States, the fact that Bitcoin is actually going up will actually make alts go up globally. So while alts might initially shrink back, I think once Bitcoin starts taking off, globally they will take off as well. And you got to think that people will actually be using VPNs, their own personal wallets and DEXs to buy up altcoins as well. So while the on-ramps and off-ramps might be cut in the United States, there are multi-step ways of doing that. And I think people will take the multi-step ways of actually doing something like this in order to make money, because people can think of very, very creative ways to actually make money. So even if the SEC wins their case against Ripple, which I believe is a 50-50 proposition at this point, I do believe that Bitcoin rising in the United States will actually make altcoins rise globally. And I don't think there's too much danger of every country banning altcoins like the United States from exchanges, because I think the UK and Japan have already declared that many alts are not indeed securities and they're commodities, and I think other countries will follow along. I do think eventually the US will have to write new rules, basically declaring these things a digital asset instead of a commodity or a security as well. So yes, that's the reason why I do actually believe there will be more bull runs in the future, and the last one was not the last bull run to make money. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.